Hello guys, this is Group 8 project, and today we'll be talking about the Hidden Figure, the movie that released in 2016. And my name is Korb.
My name is Ponhvorntey.
My name is Saory Soy.
My name is Chamroeurn Kimseang.
My name is Faris Fy.
And the first question is, how did NASA define computers before the beginning of the IBM machine? So this question basically asks us, how do NASA use the word computer before computer actually exists?
Yeah.
So for me, before computer will exist, NASA used to refer to any mathematician or anyone that do math calculation and problem solving skill, and they usually refer them as a computer. So back in the day, we used to refer human as a calculator back then, and so is NASA. They also actually in the movie, they also have a computer department full of workers that essentially work day and night calculating problem and solving math problem for the NASA itself.
Yeah. As we could see in the movie, right? Catherine Johnson.
I forgot his name.
Okay. So she's the expert in mathematics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she calculate the mathematics using the Euler method. You remember that scene?
Yeah.
She used that method to solve the problem for the John Glenn mission.
It's the I think I remember it's
Friendship 7. Yeah,
mission.
Friendship 7.
Friendship 7 mission.
Yeah. So when she applied that Euler method into calculating for the mission, so the mission is successful. So,
Yeah. So moving on to question 2 is, how significant is the role of mathematics in computing and in discovering of new method in NASA?
For me, I think the role of mathematics in computing is really important, like to discover a new method for NASA. Like we can see in the scene, like I think Catherine, right? Yeah. When NASA tried to calculate the coordinator, without Catherine, they might not land the spaceship under the ground correctly without Catherine, because Catherine just calculate the right coordinator for NASA, which means it's really important for them to do discover a new method with a mathematician for the future also, which means without math they cannot discover anything.
So do you think it is very significant?
Yeah, I think it's really significant. Like it's not only math, right? It's include everything in there. But I think math play a role really important also.
Yes, I agree with Chamroeurn. Yeah. So according to the movie that I have watched, I think mathematics is an important role in in technology. Especially we know that mathematics have to find the solution for help NASA success their in the space program. Especially like mathematics help calculate the trajectories, find coordinate, define velocity and the distance. So it's very useful for NASA. Yeah.
Question number 3. Okay, for question 3, how significant is the role of mathematics in learning programming?
For the role of programming, in mathematics in learning programming, I think programming build on logic and for problem solving, which come from a math. So the better math you know, the good you understand programming.
Also, we can see Excel app in our computer. Excel Word. We also use like mathematics in there too, like in order to do something. Yeah.
She used the IBM machine. Yeah, she taught herself the Fortran, the formula transition. Yeah, it's also mathematics also. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think we have an overall understanding or agree that let's say even the question back then is mathematics is very significant in NASA, and so is important in programming as well.
Okay.
move to like based on what you understand, how significant is mathematics to develop of modern technology of today. For me, I think based on my understanding, for development in modern technology, is math is the foundation, like the foundation of like iPad device or computer. It is very essential in nowadays. Like math is the foundation that we invent the computer, and nowadays the computer have upgraded to find AI that is very useful for nowadays for studying or something that it very help our daily life.
Without math in the movie, as you can see, without Catherine calculate the coordinator right, they land the spaceship is not correctly. With Catherine, as I mentioned before, they like the Catherine calculate the coordinator correctly, and then they land the spaceship correct, and the whole American just congratulate that thing. Yeah.
Question 5. Based on the movie portrayed technician and mathematician, who had the advantage in correctly programming the IBM machine, and what gave them the advantage itself?
Based on the movie, I think that CY-100 has an advantage in predictive programming of the IBM machines, because she has learned the Fortran programming, the function, how to use.
It solve the problem, whatever.
Yeah, solve the problem, and her mathematics is very impressive, and she adapt quickly with the mathematics and make the IBM machine function correctly.
So like you could see that technician and mathematician played an important role. Both played an important role without any like one of them. If we just
imagine
if we just know how to do math.
Without technician, we cannot. Yeah, that's right. That's what I want to say. Yeah. So based on the movie, in like Saory just mentioned, Dorothy, she taught herself the Fortran. Yeah. So when she I remember the scene when Dorothy, she went to the library. And she saw the IBM machine put in the wrong way, so she just changed it to the right way, and the IBM machine worked well. So yeah.
Like you said, like both technician and mathematicians have somewhat the same advantage. Although like I can imagine like if Catherine were in Dorothy's place, I'm sure she can also work IBM, but the only edge I believe that Dorothy have is, like you said, she learned the Fortran programming, so she have a knowledge as a technician to either figure out how the IBM machine works. So yeah, I do think Dorothy have advantage.
At this point, it's like you can do what you have learned a bit.
Yes.
Like if you learn some technician, you can do technician. If you learn mathematics, you have only do mathematics, right?
Yeah.
You cannot like you learn mathematics and you do physics. You cannot do it, right? Yeah, that's what I mean.
But you said like mathematics is played a major role, right?
Yeah.
So it's include physics in there too, right?
Yeah, but
so when you know how to solve mathematics, you can also solve physics too.
but like I mean, if you specialize in mathematics, and if they want you to work with physics, how can you work? Like you don't know fundamental of physics also. Yeah. With physics, first thing you have to understand about the formula, the experiment, how it works. Yeah. But for math, we just do calculate in our paper. But for physics, we need to understand the real life situation also, which means it's really hard for us to.
I think basically what we're trying to say is like if you learn C++, and they want you to code in Python or PHP. Of course, you have the fundamental understanding of coding, but you also need to learn how PHP or Python works. Yeah, that's what I think.
It's the same as the language also.
Yeah, the same as language as well. So it play hand to hand. So moving on to the last question, comparing the technology before and technology today, do we think that computer will be able to replace us human in future venture or discovery. Let's say go to space. Or
Go to space.
yes.
I think it will replace someday by going to space, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we like if we human go to space, human will like, you know.
It's more risky.
Yeah, risky. So if we use AI to go into space, it, you know, if it die there, nothing happens. Yeah. So for the doctor, I don't think it will replace, because we need human to expert on this stuff. You know. So if we use robot or AI to do, what will happen to the human?
Yeah.
So yeah.
AI cannot replace like doctor, you know. Yeah, I think for my opinion, I think they don't understand how people feel. But if in the future, people can invent that feeling, I don't know too.
Okay, for example, our client want the best quality of video, like they just want something like for this or this like that. But we just use the ChatGPT for us to generate that video, which is
Word.
I mean, it's only people to people that can understand how it works.
That I want to message you guys that watching this video. I mean, being as a computer science like us, try not to be lazy. You know, if you don't want AI replacing us, try not to be lazy at all. Work as hard as you can, and then you will be better than AI. Control AI, or you want to AI control you. Yeah. I think that's it. Bye bye.
Paul, something's off here. These landing coordinates don't match yesterday's.
The IBM just ran them.
Well, then the IBM's wrong yesterday. Right? The damn thing's wrong today. Paul, am I right?
It appears so.
We'll run it again, see what it comes up with.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Al. When I fly the machine. And right now it seems like this machine's flying me.
We're on the same page, John. Our guys are on it.
Let's get the girl to check the numbers.
The girl.
Yes, sir.
Is it broken? Just 2 years ago.